presentation of the National Football League.
Head out about 10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. Tonight we begin the final stretch. Week 16 starts here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Washington Commanders. On the Eagles sideline, head coach Nick Sirianni. These guys appear to have figured things out as of late, 4-2 over their last 6 games. On the other side, Commanders head coach Dan Quinn. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And here's a look at their... Standing 6'4".
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. And he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Open man is Samuel, complete. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Samuel in motion. Algier will try to pick it up. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Off the play fake, Daniels. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at their 49-yard line.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Now, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Lane. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's Daniels. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at their 48-yard line.
To throw is Daniels. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Short completion, just 4 yards. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Now Daniels. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Daniels going to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. and they turn it over. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. So here come the Eagles for their initial possession of the game. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the one being the victory. Yeah. That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 15 carries, 111 yards.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame, he's feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. But he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
No gain on the play.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Daniels looking to throw. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll be out right at the 35.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good.
To the air goes Daniels. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Throwing now is Daniels. That pass completed to Dortch. Here's 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4th on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. McCord. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front. Now a 2nd and 10.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Commanders' offense and Jayden Daniels getting set for this next possession. And he's come out of the gates hot. He's been on target with his throws, and that's reflected in the numbers as he'll look to keep it going here. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
2nd and 14. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Now 3rd down and 14.
Back to throw. Daniels. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
I do think that sometimes on 3rd and long, many defenders just get caught watching the sticks instead of watching the ball. And the guy who's got it, because here, they just got the ball into the receiver's hands and told him to do it yourself, a little bit of a desperation play. And he was able to take the short throw and turn it into a big gain and a conversion on 3rd down. That's a big pickup.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. That one goes for 8 yards.
Washington, first down. First and 10 at the
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Algier now up the middle. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. You look at this Eagle defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass, toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league again?
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Jalen Phillips, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Blake Gillikin on to punt here as he'll send this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Eagles offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. Now, he's had a knack for finding the end zone all season long. His numbers reflect that. Here we are in the month of December, and he sits atop the NFL leaderboard in terms of rushing touchdowns. And this one's incomplete. These two teams had met earlier in the season in Philly with the Eagles winning that ball game. So they're looking for another win here in Washington to take the season sweep. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, McCoy. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Even keeping the back in for extra protection on 3rd down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. He'll take it at the 42. Well, there was a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And Running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
On the play. 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field, and that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. Play action, now it's Daniels. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw. Daniels. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's Blake Gillikin now.
Blake Gillikin in punt formation.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. The Eagles offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he continues to be a nuisance for opposing defenses that are tasked with trying to slow him down. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. So out comes Washington's offense to take over. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Algier going straight ahead. Dances by him. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. And they go play action. Daniels. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. And while all of that was going on with the sack, it appears, unfortunately, we have an injured player. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And a dump off here to Robinson. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
He steps out of bounds.
Now O'Connell now to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say, 200 plus?
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Operating from the gun, McCord. This will be caught by Brown. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 50-yard
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. McCord. This short throw caught by Goddard. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
The punt team on now as this one's sent away. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow, out of bounds at the 1-yard line. The Washington offense set to take over. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shell of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball to their territory. Anytime you hear the term an explosive run, most teams I know define that as any run over 10 yards, and they got that and more. How about a lot of credit for the big guys up front? That offensive line firing out, creating plenty of space, and a big run ensued.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Back at his own 6-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Daniels. Connecting here with Chark on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds right at about the 10-yard line. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Throwing to start the drive. McCord will get this complete to the rookie from Washington. And he's brought down. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
At the 41-yard line.
Operating from the gun. McCord. His short throw caught by Goddard. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Brings up 2nd down at the Commanders' 39-yard line.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Back to throw again. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. And the Washington offense heading out. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score, 2nd quarter as they come up on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Jalen Phillips able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah, what's going on? It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now Daniels going to keep it. Yeah, he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. Washington going to send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Now a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. McCord. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Looking to throw. McCord. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Back to throw. McCord. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Fighting his way through contact. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for the Eagles.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Barkley inside handoff. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. McCord. This one goes out wide for Barkley. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 18.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On 1st down, Bowles. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, McCord. And that is too far out in front of his intended target, incomplete. So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on 4th down. From the left hash, this from 34. The kick by Elliott is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game. And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game. Here's Daniels. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. The slot man in motion right. Now Daniels. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. The final shot before break. Daniels. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hanson for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to our studios in Orlando. Scott Hanson with you, and we'll keep it brief because the scoring has been brief. Just 1 field goal as we play on 3-0. I was promised there'd be touchdowns, so let's find out if we could get one in the 3rd quarter. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half.